Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. We had a couple of really difficult rounds yesterday with those Afghan rounds. Hopefully it's a little easier today. Let's get straight into the game. Okay, we have Tony Blair and one of the Gallagher brothers, I think Liam Gallagher from Oasis. Can't stand the band Oasis, but never mind. Tony Blair looks fairly young. I would assume that this is in 10 Downing Street, some kind of cocktail party or something like that. Do we see Tony Blair's wife? No, Cherie Blair somewhere in the crowd. Okay, so I would say we're in 10 Downing Street. We know where that is. Had it a few days ago. So it's in Westminster and it is around here, yes. So Prime Minister's office, so it's going to be probably here, and the year must be fairly early on, so maybe 97 would be my guess. It's either going to be the first or second year that he was Prime Minister. He does look quite young, doesn't have much grey in his hair, so I think 97 works really. So let's go then. Let's go for it. Yes, 97 and 27 meters away, so it was a bit further towards the building. So Prime Minister Tony Blair shaking hands with Oasis frontman Noel Gallagher, so it's Noel Gallagher, not Liam, in a reception at Downing Street. Okay. Okay, shot on iPhone 7. Oh, I wish I could remember the years that those came out. That is the bottle opener building in Shanghai, I believe, but this is not Shanghai. So iPhone 7 would have been, let's say, I think 2014, 2015. Maybe 2014. All right, let's have a look. We look kind of India with these tuk-tuks. Prakesh Arts. Okay, Asian Institute of Nephrology and Neurology, South India's largest kidney institute. So we're in South India. So where in South India? Not sure. What are some cities in South India? Down here, Chennai maybe. Bengaluru, possible. So this area, I would think, I don't think you'd call this South India, but any clues? This is going to be difficult to pinpoint really, unless we can find a city name somewhere. No. What about this restaurant? Okay, open every day. Usually they give addresses, or quite commonly they do. Hyderabad. So we're in Hyderabad. Would that be south? It's kind of more central, I would say, but Hyderabad works. Do we have a street name? Does it say the street name on the medical thing here? 500 meters away. We could look for this, but it's going to be almost impossible. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything in a city this large. Have quite a few hospitals in this district, so we could be in this area. Asian Institute of Gastrology or Gastroenterology. I can never, medical words are a pain in the arse. I can't see one that says that, but we can go in this area because it makes sense that we'd have the Asian Institute of Neurology and Nephrology and Neurology. It's right there. So if we're 500 meters away, would we be on this? Have we got an elevated train track here? Yes, it looks like it. And it's pointing in this direction. So I would say that we're there. Oh, we're a bit further back. This looks, so maybe like here. Seems decent enough. Didn't think I would find that, but that's pretty nice. Without a street name too. So iPhone 7, what year was this? I'm hoping this is not an old billboard, but I don't imagine Apple would leave billboards up for too long. Let's have a quick look at the cars. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get too much help there. That's a Skoda Octavia. That's a Proton, I believe. Don't get them often in Europe, but quite common in Asia. And that's a Suzuki Swift. So would it be 2014? The iPhone 4 came out in 2012. I could work by year. I don't know whether they came out exactly on the year. The first iPhone was out in 2007. So if we add 7 years to that, 2014 works. So let's go for it. 2017, damn. Perfect location though, so I'm happy with that. Rush hour traffic along a street in Hyderabad, India. Nice. Okay, next round. Okay. Sicily. I thought I was going to say Sicily at first, but it doesn't. Stop sign in English. What is this? I'm not really sure. We are in France by the looks of it. French number plate, or French logo. Do they use stop in French? Maybe they do. Is this some, oh, it's some kind of thing being transported. Yeah, not sure what it is, but you can see the big truck carrying it. Don't know what it would be though. It doesn't really look Paris architecture to me though. This looks maybe a bit further south. Maybe, I'm not sure. Cars look 60s-ish, maybe even a little older. It's almost 50s, late 50s, early 60s. Policeman hat, yeah, that confirms France. And this guy's wearing a beret. He couldn't really be much more French than that. I think this is, I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's relevant. What would this be? It's like the part of a ship. We look like what we have, look like portholes here. Possibly part of a ship. So have pipes running around it though. It's like the inside bulkhead of a ship. Where would they produce ships in France? We'll obviously be coastal then if we are. I'm not really sure on this though. It could be. Would we be the south coast? I wouldn't assume we would be really. It's not particularly an industrial area of France. This is more like... No, I don't really know. I think I'm going to go Dunkirk. I really don't know here. I don't think it's going to be right. Could be Calais even. But I associate that more just with a ferry port rather than constructing ships. We'll leave it there. Could be anywhere. It might be more sensible just to go bang in the center of France because I really don't know here. I might do that actually. It might be a silly move if it is up here, but if it's down here somewhere, it's probably a good move. Okay, the 50 something, 59, 58, 59. Let's go 59 here. Go for it. It was 68. It was 10 years later. Oh, it's Concorde. So it's part of a plane, not a ship, and it's Toulouse. So good job I went in the middle, but lost a lot of points on the year there. I didn't think that was anything to do with a plane. Suppose that makes sense there, but wow. Yeah, these cars looked a bit older than that, but they might have been around for a while. This one particularly. I should have looked at this one a bit more. That's a shame. Next round. Okay, have a lot of monkeys. Makes me think Gibraltar with the number of monkeys here. Is this a Scottish? Yes, it's a Scottish soldier. So is this Gibraltar? It might well be. Okay, let's have a look in Gibraltar and see if this lines up at all. Obviously Gibraltar's down here. We can kind of line it off here. I think this is where the Rock of Gibraltar is. Yeah, up here. Can't see anything that exactly matches it, but we'll go here. Hopefully not too far away. Okay. What year would this be? Military uniforms are very hard to date. Got a camera here. Quite old. This even older. I would say it's post World War II. We might be in the 50s here though. This kind of hat, I'm not super sure on. I'm gonna go similar to what I guessed last time. Let's go 58. Hope it's not too far away. It's 54, and we were on there. Oh, Princess Anne feeding nuts. There's this Princess Anne feeding nuts to a Barbary macaque in Gibraltar. Yes. Legends say that as long as the macaques remain on the rock, Gibraltar will remain under British control, prompting Winston Churchill to sustain their populations throughout World War II. That's pretty stupid. Okay. Next one. West End florists. West End of New York. We do magic with flowers. This no parking sign seems like it works for New York. Might not be though. Let's see if we can get anything that confirms it. Something village. Can't read this bit. Nunson Village? I don't know what that says. Got a number plates. They're just too blurry to read. Can we read this one? No, fortunately not. Not 100% sure which city we're in here. Oh, Coney Island lunch. So we could be New York here. Could this be Coney Island itself? That does say Lord Baltimore. Hopefully we're not in Baltimore here. Got Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Coca-Cola sign classic there. Given the size of this building, it would work. We do in Coney Island have a few tall buildings, but not quite that big. Gonna have a look around to see something that looks like this. It looks like Elmon something, so let's have a look. So we should hopefully be in New York. Really not sure here, to be honest. We'll go in the Hoboken area. Don't know if it's going to be right. I'm just hoping this is not Baltimore. Because if it is Baltimore, I'm going to be really annoyed. It could quite easily be, though. If I could see a number plate, it would really help me. Anything that said Maryland on it. And it says Lord. Oh, maybe it doesn't say Baltimore. It says Strathmore. I thought it said Baltimore. So hopefully that helps us not be there. The year here, this particularly 50s vehicles, these 1, 2, 3 50s vehicles. These are the similar kind of vehicles you'd see in Cuba. Are there any later models? Vans are hard to tell. I tend to go with this many of them later 50s. Had a few guesses in this range. Yeah, let's go 59 again. 63, and it was in Baltimore. It was Baltimore. So did that say Baltimore? And it was 63. Wow. So at least, well, I didn't lose too many points. Baltimore's not too far away from New York. Can't believe I thought this didn't say Baltimore when I checked it again. That's annoying. So 2 young men crossing a street in early 60s Baltimore. I should have checked that village thing in Baltimore, shouldn't I, really? To see whether it came up as somewhere that could be a possibility. Never mind. Let's see the final score here. It's not going to be great today. 43,000. That's one of my lower ones, I think. Okay, let's have a look at the breakdown quickly. First round, perfect score. 10 Downing Street, easy year as well. Second round, perfect location in India. I'm happy with that one. But 3 years off, which is a shame. Next one, which was this? Oh, the Concord one. Terrible year, I guess. Location wasn't terrible, but I did think it looked more southern, so Toulouse made a lot of sense. The next one, great location in Gibraltar, and 4 years off, not terrible. And I said Baltimore, and I should have trusted my instinct and with that sign, and it was 4 years off. Okay, let's have a look at the leaderboard. I expect someone will have beaten this one, maybe a few people. Let's see, Relander, very good, 48,000. I'm guessing you got the Concord one right there to get that kind of points. You'll definitely got the Gibraltar, I would have thought as well. Yeah, Figbug, very close to me, only a few hundred shy. Panda, very close as well. Duda, very close. Everyone, very close there. We probably all slipped on the same things there. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.